Okay, wait. Okay. I'm working away.
Hey guys.
Holy shit! Look who's here! Who's that? Look who's here! Have a big hug. Let's go to the camera for a minute. Look at this!
Hey guys.
Look at this! Look who showed up! Hey! You remember this guy? Remember this guy? Are you scared yet? Are you scared? Huh? How you doing? What do you gotta say? What do you gotta say?
Oh.
Oh, you still got the short hair. Oh my God, it's even almost shorter.
So I look red.
Huh?
I look red.
Well, you're the man of summer, obviously.
Yeah, I sure am.
All right, turn this down. I'm listening to Scarlatti.
I love it. It's perfect for this.
He's brought something. He's brought something. Well, let's see what he's brought.
Well, we're just notes. Just basically notes. But I was reading a writer the other day. And she was defending this intellectualizing what writing is.
Yeah.
Right? She's defending or trying.
Hold on a sec. Hold on. I need to. What do you do with my glasses? I don't see my important. You're too bright. I had to put my sunglasses on.
Oh, there. Not those ones, huh?
Well, they'll have to do. I can't find.
Well, not these guys.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Here
good.
they are. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
better. Okay.
So she
I
was,
had to put this on because he's bright.
Okay, so she was defending that her right that arts that creating. I don't know.
Intellectual. She was intellectualizing. She was making aesthetic statements of aestheticism.
No, she wasn't.
She wasn't. Oh.
No, she was saying that too many times now, professors and different people in these institutions called universities will almost like suck the life out of a writer by trying to fit them in certain parameters. And she was saying that I like this thing.
The rules.
The vehement recklessness that leads to good work. I just like that.
The venom recklessness.
Vehement recklessness.
Vehement,
sorry.
The vehement recklessness that leads to good work.
Yeah.
Meaning you take risks. That's what she was saying.
Yeah.
And they create rules that everybody lives by, and there is no risk in any of the rules.
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's it. So what's been going on around here?
Well, now my studio just lit up.
Yeah, but look.
I just got a lot of light in the studio. I had to put the glasses on.
Are these are all new guys, huh?
Well, actually, they're retreads. I pulled them off my garbage heap up there, and I pulled them out and reworked and mounted them.
You know which one I love?
The beautiful landscape. Huh?
No.
What?
The guy in the chair. Is it based on a Van Gogh?
That's the chair of despair. Van Gogh's chair of despair.
Oh,
it's part of the post-ignorance free radicals we're doing.
Do you see it? Can you see it? It's you can see it. It's right there.
Yeah, he likes the chair. It's a success.
Have people seen it? Have your million viewers seen this?
All 83 viewers. Yeah.
No, you're up to like 500,000 subscribers or something, aren't you?
Last time I checked,
yeah.
I'm waiting for the big donation too. Like I don't want small change. I want like in the hundreds of millions, because we need to do shit, right? We're sort of stuck a little because we gotta raise some funds to do. We still have to do the Big Mouth Awards, you know.
Oh God! Man,
that was your idea. That was a brilliant
yes.
idea. It's sitting there. You know that it's still sitting in the back there, the Big Mouth.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that. We're still gonna do that.
Oh boy!
I'm totally like blown away. The guy shows up. He walks. There's some grumbling guy coming up the stairs. I thought, holy shit! I forgot to lock the studio. Next thing you know, what else you got?
Well, I got the rape and pillage of an ugly Canadian.
Can I join?
Very few people have been as lucky as me, especially as fortunate as to have live through and really experience this horror, and now as a byproduct, understand on a large scale the rules of this game, the game.
Yeah. You understand the rules of this game. You've been exposed to it. You have suffered under it. You have actually come through it.
Yeah, I've come through it as far as like physically, mentally, financially. I haven't. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not reaping any major awards. I mean, I'm not making any large sums of money as a result of it.
You're talking about insights. You're talking about understanding.
Yeah, but I don't know if any of that stuff's important, really.
Good question. I don't know. I did a video on truth, knowledge, information is useless. Who gives a shit?
As long as we're living in this thing called society, though, and as long as we're ever watching a TV or ever watching advertisements, or anytime you go to a supermarket and read, say, at a newsstand or anything like that, you're constantly bombarded that you are what you own. You need to buy things. You need to buy that Range Rover, even if it's at, $1,200 a month payments. You need to get the house with the pool, and you're always holding yourself to these standards that advertisers and corporate, evil bastards have set for you. So you're never going to feel happy inside that world, unless, of course, you are a sociopath or close to a sociopath, and you can rape, pillage.
Maybe there are classes for that. Maybe we could take classes on sociopathy. Maybe,
My
like
roommate did.
just before psychopath, sociopath is just before psycho.
I never get that sorted out.
It's sort of close, I
It's
think.
like vehement and venomant,
It's close, I think. We're the usual suspects. You and I and people that are aware, we're the usual suspects. When in the movie Casablanca, and at the end he shoots the Nazi,
Yeah.
and the French guy who was part of Vichy comes around, and it's like, that was Claude Rains, one of his best roles ever, and he says, Claude Rains says to his lackeys, the police guys, after Bogey has killed the Nazi, he says, go and round up the usual suspects. They treat us all like usual suspects.
Especially now.
Yeah. Round up
More than ever.
the entire
actually.
planet are the usual suspects.
You'd think with all this alternative news and stuff, things would have opened up and blossomed, and there'd be more discussion. It's actually become
All the
worse.
truth that's out there already, huh? People know this truth.
Yeah, and even
How
the
we're
truth
being-
is the truth sites online. A lot of those sites are infiltrated. It's like, oh, that sounds like a conspiracy. Well, read your history on the Black Panthers, for example, and how the Black Panthers were a bunch of black guys at Berkeley University that wanted to change things through law and through fighting in court, not by bombing buildings and blowing up cars. But and it's admitted, they got infiltrated by, CIA guys, black guys, that started bombing shit and encouraging others to bomb and stuff like that, and then they turned it into this racist thing.
Were you thinking about this in the last couple of weeks or something? Is this something that you were thinking about, the fact that all this obvious stuff, chemtrails, and lots of people are talking about child abuse and rape and murder,
I know, it's
children,
all
all
over.
this. It's all it's everywhere.
I know,
You would
I'm
think
not a
the
freak
entire
anymore.
planet. No, you'd think the entire planet would be like outraged in a fucking rage
No, they're
to
worried.
sort of
I know,
to get
I
blood,
know.
to get blood.
I know. We
Why-
got it.
why?
While I'm here,
Yeah.
what I'd like to do, and anyone that watches Tom's channel a lot, let us know. I'd love to do, along with free radicals. I'd love to do. Apathy is the enemy.
It's sinking the ship.
I just think apathy is the true enemy.
But that's like the usual suspects are all now the apathetic bunch. It's like
And it's very much like Nazi Germany.
it's the same thing. The shutters are closing.
That's right. And as
Like
long as
the,
their house and their little track house in the suburb, and they're barely hanging on, but no. See no evil, you see no evil, hear no evil. They're
Now you're speaking
closing.
the truth. You know that, of course, nobody will listen because it's true. This is just part of it. So what are we going to do, right? You're saying something that's really obvious and true. You just look out and you see the chemtrails. This morning was a beautiful
Well, you
sky.
know what? What you said earlier is true. I've been talking about ritual child abuse and high-level people
Almost
around
20
the
years.
world
Almost 20 years now.
that have been having sex with very young children, sometimes even babies, sacrifices, terrible things. It's only been really very recently that there's just this sweep. And you know, Jimmy Salvo's a great example because you mentioned this to me, and it's so true. Everyone kept their fucking mouth shut.
40,000 workers.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And now they're, oh yeah, we knew he was doing that. There's an old there's an old Johnny Rotten interview. An old Johnny Rotten interview where he talks in some interview.
Yeah.
Well, we all know about Jimmy fucking Savo, don't.
How long ago was that?
25 years ago.
Fuck.
No?
Okay. Yeah.
Don't want to lose my job at the BBC. It's horrifying to think that, not to point fingers and blame people, but honestly, yeah, people are apathetic. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They'll get upset about the dumb little thing out in public, but real serious shit that's going on, they don't want to know because it's so horrifying they'd have to do something.
You know, my thought on all this is, you know that, I know that, they know that. What do you and I do other than saying, you're fucking apathetic, get off your fucking ass? You know that people with this free radical walk, I figured I'd have thousands. I have maybe, fantastic people have done it, about 40 or 50 walks.
Yeah, no.
Blanche says, that's great, Ackerman, what are you talking about? Well, I thought I'd have like, you know, thousands. You know, so that was like my solution to me just saying, you apathetic bunch, get off your ass and do a walk. I'm giving you something, right? I'm saying 2 minutes. How long does that walk? You know, set it up, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you got it done. I guess people just don't take us seriously.
I'm surprised you got that many. I'm actually happy with a lot of them that were said.
Yeah, well, they're brilliant, but you know, I thought it would be a lot more response. You feel frustrated, right? This is so obvious. You just have to look out. I go next door to the store, I buy something. I say, have you stepped outside and look up at the sky? What do you see? Oh, you're kidding me or something? No, go out. There's something serious going on up there. It's a store over here. A woman comes out and says, oh yeah, what are all those streaks up there? I said, they're called chemtrails. Oh, what's that? I said, you know what, you go and research.
Trouble is, if she does and she gets on the first page, because Google controls everything. If she gets on the first page of chemtrails, she'll probably find, I would say at least half or more of the articles on the first page of Google that'll say, oh, it's a, and if she looks at Wikipedia, which unfortunately a lot of people do, right? Well, fuck. Forget about it. Chemtrails are a conspiracy that conspiracy theorists believe. And if you take apart, you know, some of John F. Kennedy's greatest speeches, nowadays, he might even be locked in a mental institution.
For what he said?
Yeah, talking about secret societies and conspiratorial things.
Yeah.
He'd be called a complete conspiracy nut today.
Right. It's like Jesus comes back and they'll nail him up in the church again, you know.
Or lock him up in a nut house.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he was a super radical.
Really, yeah. They'd have to punish him. I think they like keeping their enemies. They like keeping them alive a lot longer now.
You mean like there's pleasure in torture?
Like the cat with the rat.
Right.
So those of us that they come after.
Perverse. It's perverse.
Yeah, they could have killed me 18 years ago.
Yeah.
They had
or the chemtrail's so obvious, they don't give a shit. It's like people can ask. Everybody on the planet asks, nobody does anything. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's endless. It's all this stuff.
We're going to sit down now and have our other conversation.
Great seeing y'all. Take care. Sorry, my face
okay, this is going to go up. Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, you look good.
You look like
he looks good, huh? Look at him. I think he's an artist.